Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video in the series of living with a shitbox Alfa Romeo. So today we are again doing some maintenance because at this point I have to change the oil because I passed the 10,000 kilometer, so join me for that. Okay, so this is the oil that I am using for my car, for my Alfa Romeo. It's correct with the specification that Alfa Romeo gave for this engine. It should be 5W40 and I've been using it for probably like 5 years on this car, and I've never had any problems with that oil either overheating or doing anything. I think it's very good when it comes to the high mileage cars. So as you can see guys, if you've watched the previous episode, the bumper is in place. It's still holding on even though I was doing that. So yeah, so let's go underneath and check what's what. The brakes seem fine. CV joints seem fine. Nothing wet in here. Here we have a little bit of something. I know what it is. I've been doing that already, and I can see that I will be doing this again, probably with the next oil change. Here, where my finger is, there is the dipstick, and underneath it, where the, let's say, thick part meets the dipstick, there is like a rubber, and I've replaced it because the previous owner did like a ghetto job with basically putting some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a sealant or something over there instead of buying original appropriate seal, right? So I changed it like a couple of years ago, and now it's leaking in again, so I will have to buy it again and replace it again. Again, this side brake seems okay. CV joints seem okay. Yeah, I know there's a little bit rust on the chassis legs. Yeah, but here the replacement bumper support is great. I will have to just change this one because this one is terrible condition. Yeah, so we will definitely have an episode on that. And to change the oil, I don't have the, let's say, under tray, so we have that step less to do, let's say. So basically we have to undo this bolt that I am pointing at with the flashlight, this one, right? And then we have to undo the filter, which is over here. Yeah, and just drop all the oil, which is going to be black, definitely. So there's like 4.2 liter of oil that goes into that engine, so it's not a lot. It can fit in that small tray, let's say. You just have to be careful not to do the typical thing and drop the oil cap into the oil. Okay guys, so now we'll try to undo the oil filter, which sits over here. Yeah, so let's try and do it. Like that. Okay. Okay, that is going, so the rest we can do by hand. Okay, so that's the old filter out, the dirty one, and now the new one. So basically what I always do, and I think everyone should do, I always take a little bit of the oil and put it in oil filter. It doesn't have to be a lot, just a little bit, so that when the engine first starts, if it wouldn't have, then it would be running for a short while without proper lubrication. So I always put a little bit of oil here, and of course around the seal, and then I tighten the filter by hand without using any tools, just by hand, and I've never had problems with seals leaking or anything. Okay, just a little bit, and here, all over the seal, so that is nice and wet. Okay, so now we will be putting filter back on. Let's try to do it so that nothing spills out. It didn't, so we still have some oil in there. Okay, so now let's try to start this machine. Okay, this is perfecto. Let the car run for a bit and let's check the underneath if nothing is leaking. Okay guys, so I checked the engine oil, the level of engine oil, it's okay. Everything works okay as it was. It works even better, right, because the oil is fresh. So yeah, so that would be it for this episode. See you on the next one. Definitely there will be a video coming with replacing of front shock absorbers, and we will see what else. You never know with Alfa Romeo, right? Yeah, so stay tuned and see you again guys. Enjoy your cars.